Alright, Chinchilla Ruby fans, I give you a little update, man. Summer, man, I'm gonna get ripped. It's gonna happen. Ripped Ruby. All the comments better be ripped Ruby. But I got a plan because I don't like putting in a bunch of effort, so I decided to go on the internet and research a bunch of stuff. So now I got quite a bit of supplements to min max my gains, because I'm a gamer. I love my min-maxing. Stick tuned to the end of the video and I'll explain more about all of this stuff. But yeah, I got a lot of this for my birthday, and it was pretty fun. First thing I got, fish oil. A lot of people take that normally, but I'm mostly vegetarian, quite lenient, but I don't know, flesh grosses me out. I'd probably eat like bone broth or something, but I don't know. Mostly vegetarian. I got some DHEA. Leave a comment which of these you know about, because I doubt many Chinchilla Ruby fans are gonna know about all of these stuff. Resveratrol. I've tried some resveratrol already, because it's one of the more interesting stuff. And I'm a very spacey person, alright? And whenever I space out on resveratrol, I snap back to reality a bit quicker, so it's pretty cool. Got some arginine, more DHEA. Wonder why there's two. Ashwagandha. Okay, I know a few of the people are gonna know what this one is. Astragalus. Some people might know this one too. Those are both like Chinese or Indian plant or root or whatever. Taurine. I've tried taurine. Some people try melatonin to go to bed. I think taurine's similar effects, except you actually feel it instead. Like you take your melatonin, alright, and you get a little drowsy, maybe you don't feel it at all. Taurine, you get it all. You get the tired eyes, you get the tired nose, the tired cheeks. It's just a little stronger. I don't know. Some people might have more effects. I only tried 2 grams. That's more than the serving says, but less than what Reddit users often use. Some acetyl L-carnitine. That should be fun. Some L-leucine. Yeah, that's gonna be great and jolly. Ubiquinol. There's the backs. Look at all those check marks, YouTube. Yeah. Ursolic acid. It's got an apple, so it'll keep the doctor away. I'm sure that's what that means. And last but probably least, colostrum powder. If any of you do know what colostrum is, you're gonna be looking at me a little weird. And basically, I found some fringe research that said it could help, boost the the gains. But yeah, if you're wondering what colostrum is, just think to yourself, mommy milkies. Right, boys, fish oil, I'm pretty sure you already know. This one's pretty good for the builds, so I'm gonna just skip this one and move on to the next. Alright, you're gonna want to watch till the end of the video if you're going to want to know what any of the things I am talking about really means. But for astragalus, I found a 2017 study that found taking astragalus boosted the IGF-1 levels of rats by quite a bit, so that's that one. The primary reason I included ashwagandha on my list is because it reduces the body's cortisol levels, which directly affects the amount of other hormones in the body, and it also, I found out, has a natural steroid in it or something, and that should be interesting. Its effects are very strong with the testosterone if done with weightlifting, so I'll do a bit of that maybe, but I'm not going to focus too hard on the weightlifting. Alright boys, for taurine, I found a 2015 study that found increased IGF-1 levels in rats and also a skeletal growth or something. But that's none the point. IGF-1 is pretty dope. I'll get more into that later, though. You'll see. And it also makes you kind of sleepy, man. Alright, this one was kind of a fail on my part, but I already bought it, so, yeah, it's unlucky. But the theory behind this one is it's the main, one of the main ingredients to create estrogen and testosterone. So, yeah, but the problem is I probably don't need it, as your creation of natural DHEA is peak around age 20, and this might be more useful for like older people, but at least I won't have problems with vaginal thinning. Am I right, guys? So for resveratrol, I did find a 2010 study that resveratrol decreased the risk of a cancer caused by IGF-1, but that cancer is mainly for obese people. But yeah, it doesn't really have any connection there. But you know, the increased focus from taking resveratrol, it's probably going to be helpful. My mind drifts from time to time, and you know, if I'm gonna really be on that grind, I can't be doing that, you know. A 2008 study for arginine, taking arginine, not even like with exercise or anything, just raises your resting growth hormone levels, and that's pretty cool, I guess. There was L-Citrulline, which seemed pretty similar to arginine, and some people say it's better, but whatever. I already bought this one. Well, my mom did for my birthday, so thanks, Mom. I found a 2016 study for IGF-1 levels from taking L-leucine, and ursolic acid after exercise. I think also in rats, but you know, 2016, that's pretty recent, eh? Okay, this may have been another one which I goofed on because there is studies that says this boosts IGF-1 levels, but the study focuses on things with HIV. I don't really have HIV, or do I? Hey, Vsauce, Michael here. Okay, I don't, but we've been over ursolic acid, kind of. 2016, you know what I'm saying. I found a 2013 study in Kenya where they found that IGF-1 levels were higher in people that fasted, and this taken with fasting boosts it even further. So, yeah, it's pretty cool, I guess. So I found a study that said this gives increased IGF-1 levels, but then I lost the study and really didn't find anything for a while. So I'm like, why do I even have this? I don't have gut issues. But then I found another study in 1997 for sprinters, and it gave increased IGF-1 levels and increased IGF-2 levels. This is the only thing I've seen that gives IGF-2 levels increased. That's pretty wacky if you ask me. Also, I got some creatine. I bet most of you in the workout field know what creatine is. And a bigger thing of leucine, because that one L-leucine thing I showed off was quite small. So, just pointing that out, I guess. Alright, what you're seeing now is a quiz I took. Yeah, it's just, you know, what Winnie the Pooh character are you? And, you know, someone asked me, is this going to be in a Chinchilla Ruby video? And I said no, but it's a pretty good idea. So you can just stare at that, and I'll explain the rest of what I'm doing. So, there's this thing called ghrelin, alright? And it's, the hungry hormone, and, there was a study that said, that if you take it, you get more growth hormone, and growth hormone is one of two main muscle builder hormones. I guess IGF-1 is kind of an IGF-2, but whatever. So yeah, it's pretty good. Now, the downside is it raises insulin level if you eat refined starches and whatnot, which is the main stuff that's for ghrelin, because, it's hunger hormone, and that stuff digests really quickly, so you're hungry faster. And I don't know, being hungry all the time doesn't sound too fun, but, gains. You need the gains. Uh, so, you want low insulin too, so you can have other hormones. So, there's some stuff you can take like cinnamon, soluble fiber. I don't even know what that is anymore. I made this such a long time ago. Apple cider vinegar is pretty good. I've tried that before. I always drink it straight because it's not too fun to drink. But then I always end up in pain, kind of. Green tea is probably what I'm gonna lower it the most with, and omega-3, so the fish vitamins, whatever, fish vitamins. Gotta make sure sleep good, get some good exercise in the morning for proper use of your growth hormone. Now there's a good fasting schedule with like a 16-8, and don't eat until 2 hours after exercise. I think I saw a study like that with growth hormone. I think I also saw 18-6. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Close enough, really. Exercise, what I'm going to be doing is a lot of sprints in the morning, really hammer out that growth hormone. And I'll probably do some muscle training from time to time because of that. And yeah, you're going to want to eat food after muscle training because, you just destroyed all your muscle. And that time it makes sense. Now, if I wanna take like vitamins, I gotta make sure that I'm taking them during times in which I'm eating, because it could set off insulin. But if it has 0 calories, I'm probably fine. I think I saw my mom has melatonin with 0 calories, and I have melatonin with calories or something. I don't know. I always take algae, blue-green algae, ideally from Lake Klamath. That's the good stuff. Probably gonna have to take that when I eat now. I think I saw someone say 50 calories you can take up to before you produce insulin, but better just to be safe with 0. Yeah, ashwagandha, fish oil, fruits. Black and green tea. I'll reduce cortisol, which is bad. Also, cold showers lower cortisol, but I don't like the cold, so I'm going to be ignoring that one. And then I had a bunch of stuff for IGF, a lot of those supplements, zinc, protein, vitamin C, blueberries. There's a lot of stuff here. I'm not even... Specifically, C. Leone, cinnamon. That's interesting. Whatever. And then there's some other stuff for IGF, like visiting the sauna daily. And I will not be doing that. I am not Finnish. And I said in theory IGF would help, but I didn't see any until recently, where I did see that one study. Colostrum, pretty G, huh? Yeah, and gotta make sure not to take my arginine with exercise for proper use. And then, fasting. I already told you about the one fasting, and if I really want to go extreme, I'll eat like once every 3 days, and that would really boost my growth hormone levels even higher, but that's just not very comfortable, is it? But theoretically, if I fasted for 1 whole week, my growth hormone would be boosted by over 1,000%, I do believe. Now, there's probably not too many studies on that, because good luck getting people to fast for a week. But I do hear if you fast for more than 3 days, you just stop feeling anything anymore. Might be fun, but I'm kind of a scrawny person. I don't think I could make it through a week. Not scrawny might not be the right word, but I'm quite thin. But whatever. Now there's testosterone section. I want to focus more on the IGFs and the growth hormone, because testosterone has other effects on the body, and Unless I want the Alex Chad beard, I better just boost it a little bit. Man. Creatine boosts testosterone. Caffeine does. But I don't... Caffeine is, like, weird. A lot of good health benefits, but also it raises adrenaline. And I don't like the feeling of adrenaline. Call me crazy, but it's just... I don't like it, man. What can I say? But caffeine also does boost growth hormone a little bit, so it might be worth doing from time to time, but also I don't like addictive things, you know. Caffeine has a small addiction, kind of, for some people. I'd probably never get that far with it, though. Weightlifting, really big testosterone thing, but sprinting and HIIT, that's high intensity something, whatever, is pretty good for it too. And then, so now's a good time to explain my exercise plan. So I'm gonna go for the sprinting, the HIIT in the morning, and in the afternoon, that's when I'm gonna do my my long distance running, and then like in the evening, that's when I'm gonna be doing a lot of the muscles. I'm gonna be training like the muscles used for like bouldering and rock climbing, because that stuff seems pretty fun, and I'd like to do that someday. You know, recently got added to the Olympics. You know, I'll be Olympic rock climber. Come on, guys. And so the next section is energy, and juice cleanses and caffeine, and I like juice, so I could go for a juice cleanse, see what it's like, and yeah, I already said my thoughts on caffeine. I had a few more things, but I didn't get any of them. They were B-alanine, kerosene, and bicarbonate. They could all help. And then I was researching, and I came across the word epinephrine, and then I looked into it, and it's like, oh, it's just adrenaline. Just call it adrenaline. Come on, man. And yeah, that's about it. I don't know, maybe I'll burn myself out, or maybe I'll get hella ripped and post a video to Chinchilla Ruby, and you guys can all like and subscribe and whatnot. It'd be great. Come on, guys.